In this video, we're going to take a look at creating the semicircle kind of construction block that comes out of the middle of the arch construction block. And with that, we're going to look at a couple of new tools that we haven't previously explored in other videos. This is going to be for activity 1.2.2, 3D solid modeling for IED. And what we're going to do is inside of this folder, since we're already here, we're going to create a new Onshape document by clicking Create and clicking on Document. In this case, we'll name this Semicircle and select Create, loading us into the Part Studio. Again, starting off with a work plane. You can also right-click on a plane and select New Sketch if you do not want to select the Sketch menu. So this is just another way that we can create a new sketch in this case. Sketch 1 appears. I can press the N key on the keyboard to turn us normal. And if I right click here, and notice how we don't really get any options as far as this. There's View Normal to Sketch Plane, which is already in there as an option. But if I go over and right click on any of the names of the planes, I can say hide all the planes. That way just the origin is going to be visible for us. Similar to how we did with the cylinder, I'm going to go up and grab the center point circle, set the center point right at the origin by selecting it and moving this out. Now, as far as this, the diameter is 1.375. Now, when we go to create this, I'm going to go ahead, I need to stop running the circle command, so I'm going to hit the escape key on my keyboard, or I could right click and say escape center point. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this dimension out just a little bit. I don't need the full circle, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the line tool by selecting it, and I'm going to draw a line that goes all the way across. If you notice, when I'm right at the center and I'm right on the edge of the circle here like shown, I'm going to click and I'm going to draw a line that goes all the way, and you kind of see how it snaps into place. I'm going to go until I get all the way across. And notice how the line tool wants to kind of keep following me around. So if I right click and select escape line, that'll stop that. You'll notice this line turns black, and what we can do to get rid of this bottom portion, because that's what I'd like to do, so I'm going to go up here to the little scissors icon, which is called trim. Select the little scissors, and I'm going to click on the part that I want to get rid of, which is this bottom portion, and it will trim away the bottom portion of our circle. So then that way I can go ahead and I can say escape trim by right clicking and doing so. And I can also right click and select confirm sketch 1, or I could go up here and select the green check mark. But let's confirm sketch 1. Right click and select isometric. And with this, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what would be the extrusion depth that we would need to set it at. So I'm going to go ahead and select extrude. Select the sketch. I'm going to change the direction here by selecting the opposite direction. The depth on this will be 1.125 or 1/8, and I can go ahead and select the green check mark. And that creates our semicircular kind of construction block. Some things to make this model look a little bit better. Let's go ahead and next to the origin, let's hide the origin. Let's rename part 1 by right clicking on the name and selecting rename. We'll give it the name that it has. Right click on this. Let's assign a material. I've been using poplar just as an example. I can select the green check mark. Same thing by right clicking, selecting edit appearance, choosing a color of choice, and then selecting the green check mark. And this right here will complete your semicircular construction block. So if I select the Onshape name or logo in the corner, it brings me back to the dashboard. Let me refresh to show the actual part. And you can actually see now we have 8 construction blocks. We have 1 left to finish out the entire set, which we will cover in the next video.